this particular player?
Yeah, right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
We're going down to the 12th hole now. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. We'll head out to the 12th hole to catch up on play.
Well, our player's coming off let's see, a nasty stretch of bogeys on the front nine there, Luke. He really needs to turn things around in this back nine.
What a disappointment. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Always exciting when you stand up on the tee on a short par 4.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green. It's just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
This now, his third shot. Came close with that chip. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
This is for par.
Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. On the tee here, the par 3 14th.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
And Matty Fitzpatrick now setting up with this look. Let's get back to it, shall we? Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's just the slightest bit of break, and it's moving right to left.
Okay, let's head to the next. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the par 5 15th.
That waist area down the left-hand side is going to see a lot of action as players do not want to make the mistake of hitting it in the ocean to the right. A layup from there into a very small section of fairway leaves a third shot to another green and an outcrop of rocks on the ocean. Another stunner.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Currently 12 under for the event. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. So miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Putting for birdie here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Second shot here on the 17th. And that shot back in the fairway. Okay, that'll work. 15 feet to the cup. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This putt looks like it's breaking right to left.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Oh, what a performance, Rich. Absolutely dominating performance.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Let's head out of the course for the third round of this event. Luke Elvey here, pleased to have you with us today. This player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
That's signaling your intent. Go and get amongst it early.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
Sitting at -13 for the tournament. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Luke, I believe the name of this hole is Diablo Feo, the ugly devil, because this thing is dastardly. It's ghastly. Bunkers down the right-hand side off the tee, water all the way down the left-hand side, the entire length of the hole. I wish I knew exactly the best way to play this hole. I don't, but I do know that 5 is a pretty good score.
Currently in first position. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5.
Aim at that bunker in the middle of the fairway and either push or pull your tee shot because you don't want to be in it. From there, your second shot into a fairly flat, generous green, hourglass in shape. Not much to it, so good opportunity to make a par here, maybe even better.
Well played. Lining up the birdie putt here. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Setting the tone early in this round.
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. They've now arrived at the par 4 7th.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. It's just about 3 feet away. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Great tee shot here at the par 4 8th. Bunkers left, bunkers right. And you got a green in the distance. It's also surrounded by bunkers left and right and a waste area deep of this green. This is a beautiful setting on a beautiful golf course. Great hole.
Ooh. A par putt on the table. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And as the third round comes to a close, this player is in top spot on the leaderboard.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I gotta say, I hope it continues for one more day.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Thrilled to have you back here with us on 2K Sports. Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
Even with this massive lead, there is no lead large enough, I have to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's down. So this player has got to be aware of that, go out and try and play as rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes as humanly possible to continue that lead.
Well played, mate. This is his second shot. Yeah, that one will play. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. Now 21 under for the tournament. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Par 3, hole number 14.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He's currently sitting in first place. This hole is a par 5.
Waist area down the left-hand side of this hole is going to see a lot of action as players are going to bail left, not wanting to find the ocean with their tee shot. From there, it's going to take a pretty challenging iron to lay up into a zone, not wide. And then the third shot, once again, in a green setting right on the ocean's edge. This is another stunning hole, yet very challenging.
He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Going with a 3-wood here. Found the green side rough. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Holding steady in first place after that one. You've arrived at the 16th, a par 4.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. Miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
Wow, really had that shot dialed in. Just a short putt remaining here. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4.
Only the long hitters will be able to carry that bunker waist area on the right-hand side. Players bailing it out to the left off the tee do have the opportunity to kind of hit a low little chasing shot into this green if they so desire, but it's a difficult second shot no matter how you look at it.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
To my eye, it's looking like 38 feet.
A bit too much pace on that one. Henny's down there. You got a read?
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go left at the end.
Currently sitting at an impressive 20 under par here. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Chip in here, and he'll steal the title. Wow, that almost went in the hole. If he can hold this, he'll win the tour. And you can go ahead and add another title to your list of wins.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Our first round coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. It's all set up to be a thrilling day on the course. Now to the 7th hole. Well, that's one of those shots you wish you had a do-over. Even for the day. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And he'll drop down to 1 over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Rich, they say the par 5 8th at Marigot Cove is a gettable par 5, but gee, it's got to take a great tee shot.
It is, and it's going to take a brave second shot as well. Really cool feature. Again, you're trying to work this thing along the ground as best possible. Get your tee shot down the left-hand side, which opens up the angle for the second shot to a Redan-style green, moving from right to left around that bunker. Only the bravest, though, are going to go for it in 2. If you leave it just a little bit short, you should have a pretty basic, straightforward pitch shot. Easy to get it close.
And that will take him now to 1 under for the event. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. Lovely effort, that. And now we go to the 10th, where this happened moments ago.
This was her second.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings.